stormingness doesn't host any events. Stormingness doesn't use the role and has never used it once. Stormingness demands people to do things that help only him. There is no reason to keep him while we have reason to remove him. If there is no reason to keep him as the event manager, then he should be removed. For comparison, Beastmaster and Stormingness were accepted as new event managers at the same time. Beastmaster has hosted at least once a week more than the entire time he has been event manager, while Stormingness has only hosted twice, maybe 3 times, and the only reason was because he was told to do it. Beastmaster has not been explicitly told to do it because it is his job. If Stormingness cannot do the role's job, then he does not deserve the role. I believe Stormingness should be demoted due to his clear and deliberate inactivity within the ranks of the event management team. From data retrieved via inquiries to lead event manager Anon, I have official numbers which dictate that Stormingness has only hosted less than a mere quarter of the events that accomplished managers such as Beastmaster and Anon have hosted for the community. Stormingness also often posts excuses for his blatant ineptitude and incoherency in his work, such as "I do work behind the scenes." Well, from information gathered.
Partnered.
Yeah, this isn't actually a word. I don't care.
That is a real word.
Through other sources, I know now that this development away from the public eye contribute simply to quality of life changes, such as compiling documents of which I have not been shared due to privacy concerns of the event management team, and formats for official dictations in the events channel of the Eclipse's Discord. Not only this, but Stormingness is also generally disliked by members of the community, especially members of the competitive community of Eclipses. For various witnesses, I don't know how to read that, statements in the Eclipse's official Discord, we can prove that the community is not particularly keen, I don't know how to read that, on Stormingness, not only as an event manager, but also as a correct jurisdiction, e.a. a moderator role or above. And so it's seen as a mini-mod and annoying in such capacity. With 3 great cases against Stormingness, it is only clear that he should be immediately be stripped of all authority bestowed to him by his position of event manager and removed from the team permanently, returning to the status of a normal player. Thank you for your time and concern for the public's opinion on your team. Sincerely, Snail, Nostalgia Snail.
Throughout my time serving as a senior UCGT staff member, it's with my deepest regret to bring forth a letter of demotion towards my fellow staff member, Anonymous666. I'm writing to disapprove and criticize Anon's attitude regarding his behavior in UCGT. He worked with us initially as a junior staff member before quickly being promoted to administrator within the span of a few months. I'm writing to communicate my decision concerning the recommendation for disciplinary action, up to and including dismissal due to his unsatisfactory job performance and unacceptable personal conduct. As an active moderator, Anon constantly instigated arguments and controversial debates in the staff chat, creating toxic behavior. I've always commended other staff members like Cybust or NPA for their professionalism and maturity when handling internal scheduling conflicts. An example would be when every other staff member was willing to step in and handle brackets and scheduling tickets whenever I was absent. Anon, on the other hand, purposefully went offline on his Discord account and acted like he was not present during peak UCGT scheduling times. A pre-disciplinary conference was conducted on the 27th of April, 2022. Present at the conference were all head administrators, Spartan and NPA. During the conference, we reviewed the activities Anon had undertaken to improve his performance and etiquette, including registering for correspondence course in record keeping. We discussed his communication problems and lack of sufficient job knowledge to adequately train the junior staff members assigned under his supervision. Anon is not a delight to work with, and I wouldn't hesitate to demote him based on his toxic behavior, with an asterisk. Anon reserved the right to appeal his demotion under the Discord and Roblox terms of service. Evidence pertaining the conference, as well as staff chat records, will not be disclosed as per UCGT protocol. Should Anon have any questions regarding this demotion report, do not hesitate to send a message to Spartan Likes Cheese, double asterisk. Sincerely, Spartan Likes Cheese, Senior UCGT Administrator. First asterisk note was, a staff member must have at least one disciplinary action before he or she can be demoted for unsatisfactory job performance. No prior discipline is required for grossly inefficient job performance or conduct-based action. A draft of a demotion letter must be approved by Lucent, Director of Public Relations and Human Resources at Eclipsis. And the second Ask Justice, please note that a reply to the direct message is not guaranteed. Spartan Cheese does not like to directly reply to any Eclipsis-related messages unless extenuating circumstances are in place.
Oh, thank you. Now, I must say this is all a lie. This conference here never happened. I never bring up any arguments in staff chat. I always post the brackets and everything. Sparty, you want to clarify anything?
As
No, this is all
Anonymous
true.
666 is best, or at least close friend, I would like to say that he was too busy dealing with girls at the time.
Overruled because this has good grammar, so it trumps any arguments.
Exactly.
Yeah, Spartan is like.
If we had bands,
English or something.
if we had Spartan read it, automatically Anon would get
Yeah, no,
demoted.
bro, if Spartan read it, I would be gone by now.
Yeah.
Sparta, would you like to clarify that this is all a lie, so people don't actually think I should be demoted for this?
No, this is all true.
I'm gonna leak the staff chat where you said it's a lie.
Okay, I'm sorry, Anon. It's all true.
Anon, quick, prepare your demotion plan.
My retirement. It's just gonna be better words every day.
Stormingness should be demoted from his role as an event manager for a plethora of reasons. An event manager is someone who is for the community. However, stormingness is not only displayed by the contrary, but the greater majority of the community has also spoken against him as an event manager. When a community poll was released in the events channel for the demotion of stormingness, there were 25 votes for yes and only 4 votes for no. A large portion of the dislike against Storm arises from the other ways in which he uses his position. Stormingness has used his position to extend his influence over a much wider area of the community, such as UCGT tournaments, Discord moderation, and Eclipsis development. While there's ongoing discussions between the UCGT staff members and the community members, Stormingness joins the conversation and provides his ruling on how UCGT rules should be structured, despite him never participating in the UCG tournament before. He went as far as recreating the entire rules document for UCGT and changed it according to his vision. Not only does he provide his inputs on UCGT, but is often seen acting as if he's a moderator. For example, when a new community member went seeking help on appeal directions, Stormingness began providing continued instruction on what steps to follow. And the new member later said that he believed he was talking to a moderator when it was talking to Stormingness. While I personally appreciate Stormingness's desire to help him provide guidance, I do strongly believe that he should rather spend his time being involved in events and hosting events. While Stormingness attempts to widen his scope of influence over the community, he actively disregards his job as an event manager. Throughout a period of 9 weeks, Storm only hosted 3 game nights, one of which only contained 5 participants. Furthermore, at one of his planned game nights, he was nowhere to be found for hours after his planned time. Another event manager had to step in 15 minutes past the planned time to host the game night. When the other event managers were asked about this, they said they weren't given any notice from Stormingness that he would not be able to make the game night. He just disappeared. The general lack of participation in Stormingness's game nights stems from the community's disinterest in attending his game nights, myself included. Stormingness often claims that despite not having a presence in hosting game nights, he spends his time doing quote-unquote behind-the-scenes work. While I can credit event manager documents being updated due to Stormingness, I believe he often does not do a good job at structuring the documents. For example, while Anon was using documents made by Stormingness, the VIP settings were altered due to changes made by Stormingness, which caused the game night to be delayed and restarted. Furthermore, he also spent his time creating creative names for the game night themes, such as Ballistic Marine, which is heavily rejected by the community. In the poll done by the events channel, 39 people voted for the traditional theme names, while only 1 voted for Stormingness's new theme names. While I can commend Stormingness for his efforts behind the scenes, I would argue that as an event manager, your first priority should be hosting events, not spending your time doing the prior. Overall, I do believe Stormingness has good intentions at heart for the community, but being an event manager is not a suitable role for him.
Moving on, last report. Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh my
not.
god.
Oh no.
No.
Please read this one.
Oh no.
Should I read it? I'll read it.
Yeah, read it. Read it.
By not caring itself.
I'm gonna cry if it's long, bro. Oh my god.
Oh my
It better be like 3 words.
No, it's actually a Demote report. It's like oh my god. Okay, go.
Okay, Anonymous 666 was literally a part of Fog Bad. He harassed so many people and even bullied them. Also, he has only won like 5 tournaments. This means he clearly is not capable of being an event manager. If this doesn't win, then I'm literally leaking every fog bad message sent by you. I hope you so much and
Love
hope
you.
I love you so much and hope that we can have a family together one day. Kind regards, not carried.
Yo, future Anon here. Just want to say that the contest was an absolute success. We had like 42 submissions, and who the report who won, the reports that won was Spartans won. Spartans like cheese. As I said in the video, that's all a lie, by the way. Do not fall for that. And the second, third places go to Viraj's report and Snail's report. Both were like really good. And I guess the funniest report goes to notcqrried's one, just because it's from him, like he cannot compete. And a good one too that I can remember now was the next one. So thank you all who submitted the report, and see you in the next contest, which is the badge one. Go submit your badge right now. You have no option. Just do it. Yeah. See ya.